Hi, and welcome to Oracle Business Intelligence Cloud Service. I'm going to show you how to use Oracle Business Intelligence to analyze some information in a file that I've just received from my HR director. He's concerned about the attrition that he's seeing in our company, and he wants to understand what the root cause is, and is hoping that the information he sent me will give him the answers. So here is a preview of the file that he sent me. It's employee information, one row per employee, over a number of years. So we've got 3 years in this file, 2012 to 14. There are properties about the individual employees, such as their grade, their name, what department they're in, where they happen to be based, what their performance rating was, some metrics about them, such as their salary, their age, their experience, and their overtime. The measures, of course, the metrics are aggregated values, and in the case of overtime, I'll switch that to be an average and load the data. So here I see the columns of the spreadsheet, the attributes and the measures, and I'm going to start off by creating a bar chart, and to that I'm going to add the number of people that have quit, and I'm going to then color code that by the reasons that they have given for quitting. So we can see that there are two main groups. People who have left for more money, 13 of them, and 28 people have left for a better work-life balance, 12 have retired, and 4 have relocated. Certainly we might be able to do something about pay and a work-life balance, can't do much about retirement and relocation. So with that in mind, for each employee, I'd like to understand where they appear in the salary continuum and in the overtime continuum. Okay, so here is the distribution of my employees. The people who do lots of overtime at the top, the very well paid people, are over here to the right. If I look at the people who quit for a better work-life balance, I can see that they are generally in the upper part of my chart, and if I look at the people who left for more money, they're generally in the right-hand side. Now this is an overall picture. It would help me better if I looked at these things via the year. So we now have 3 segments, each one representing a year. If I look at the people that are quit, I can see that they're quit for too much overtime. They're up here, up at the top, sticking above the pack. Here in 2014, it appears that a lot more people are actually spending time doing overtime. So let me actually color code this segment here with the reason why people have quit, and I can see more clearly now who the people that left for low pay versus the people that quit for work-life balance is. What I might do is try see if I get a better view by swapping these two around. The people that quit to get more money were clearly exceptional in some way. They were well outside the general population of my employees, and the same thing seems to have happened here. There are some people that were working exceptionally hard, although in 2014 I can see that the number of people in this exceptionally hard category has grown significantly, and some have not quit at this point, but my instinct tells me that they might be in danger of quitting and burning out like some of their colleagues. So the next thing I'll want to do is try and see if there's maybe a place where these things might be happening. So what I'll do is I'll have a look at a map. I know we got some location information. So what I'll do is I'll pick up our overtime, I'll pick up our head count, and I'll pick up the state. And I'm going to drag those into the map. So I can immediately see that whilst Texas has our largest head count, our most significant amount of overtime is in Florida. And if I click on the levers, I can see that most of our levers are also represented in Florida, so these overtime people. So what I might do is actually make this a little bit easier to read. I'll rearrange the visualization. And see how that can help me. What I'm going to do is look at the trend, has to do what impact time has. So I'm going to add the year into our category, and I can see the people that quit for more money has progressively gone down. The people that have quit as a result of overtime is actually trending upwards. So the problem is very much still here. And the final thing I might do is see if there's any particular department that's overrepresented in this area. So I will replace year with department. And I can now see that the services department is the one where people seem to be mostly quitting from. So we do have an issue in the services department. We have an issue in Florida specifically, and in the services department. So my recommendation to the HR manager is that the attrition due to people leaving for money seems to have been resolved in 2012. We don't see it in 2013 very much, and we certainly don't see it in 2014. However, the work-life balance problem has been present in all those years and has accounted for the most significant number of people leaving, and if anything, it's getting worse. So we appear to have a problem in Florida where we do an awful lot of overtime, and certainly the services department. So we should call in the service managers and see if we can make some provisions or put a strategy together that helps our service people's lives become more sustainable and makes them more productive employees.